Hey YouTube, what's up?
I was thinking of
It is
buying
Atlas Always Wins here, and I'm probably just gonna kind of throw all my thoughts out ad-lib style here. I'm not really on any kind of script or anything, just I know what I want to talk about. Today what I'm going to actually be talking about is the giant controversy with PlayStation and them allowing cross-platform, and I personally believe that we can change their mind. We can make them do this. We can force them to allow us to play not just Fortnite, but Minecraft and PUBG when it comes out, and H1Z1 if it goes to Xbox, and all of these different things. We could force this to happen simply by the fact that without us, PlayStation has nothing. We are the point of their business. If giving us cross-platform is what will keep them making money in the long run, then they'll do it. If we, as gamers, express that this is even making me a hardcore PlayStation fan, consider switching over to Xbox just so I can play with my friends on other consoles. And even then, that's still not fair because PlayStation has my account locked up in their greedy little clutches, so I can't go and use my same account. I can't go and use the countless amount of money that I have spent on skins and on battle passes and on that. I can't use that on my cross platforms, or if I were to decide to change over to Xbox. That's unfair. That's not cool. And PlayStation put their own little clause kind of here. You know, like, it's not fair that our accounts are being held hostage. It's not fair that I would have to go and buy my Bright Bomber and my Bright Gunner and yada yada etc. And I have the Reaper harvesting tool, and that is one of my favorite items that I own, which it kind of sucks because that one is not going to come up for sale again. I am 100%
for the LMG.
convinced that there's no reason that Epic Games is going to even consider releasing that axe again next Halloween. Why would they? It doesn't make sense for them to do that. I almost guarantee they had Halloween skins and pickaxes and Christmas skins and pickaxes and gliders and all that fun stuff that they either came up with after the events were over, or they wanted to save them for the next year's events or whatever. So I'm not going to be able to buy those again. I almost guarantee it. It's just, if we as the gamers, if we as the PlayStation players go against them openly and tell them that this is not acceptable, that we are the reason that they are a multi-million-dollar company, and that they need to basically adhere to what it is that we want as gamers. We want to be able to play with our Xbox friends. We want to be able to play with Nintendo Switch people, maybe. I don't know, they probably suck. We only have the ability on PlayStation to play with iOS and PC, and the only reason that they do that is because they don't find iOS and PC to be competition for them, due to the simple fact that they aren't home consoles. The only competition that they find is Xbox, because Xbox is the only other console, so to speak, that's gonna be able to hook up to your TV and play that way. Here's what we do as gamers. We ride their asses. We tell them that this is not okay, that we want cross-platform, and if they're not going to give it to us, they will end up losing money. This is how we make them do that. We simply make them...
Go to the mansion, Jack, or
what am I trying to say here? We make them realize that the reason that we buy PlayStation isn't because PlayStation's better. It's because PlayStation has better exclusives. We have The Last of Us. We have our Jack and Daxter. We have Ratchet and Clank. And if they went and they rebooted all of these old games and they gave us new Jack and Daxters and they gave us all of these new things, they wouldn't need to worry about cross-platform. They still don't need to worry about cross-platform. Xbox has one thing going for it: Halo. What else do they got? Gears of War, maybe? But, I mean, that one's kind of a hit or miss. I fucking hate Gears of War, but I love Halo. Basically, if we get Sony to realize that we buy them for their console exclusives, as long as they keep coming at us with those good, strong console exclusives, then we're going to continue to buy their console. We're going to continue to get the new ones. Here's another one, PlayStation. Y'all are the only people that are a console with VR. Xbox don't have that. Nintendo don't have that. And even if they did come out with it, at this point, you guys are so far ahead of the game. You guys know what's going down with it, and you guys got the little quirks being worked out, so much so that you've already released your design for your PlayStation 5 headsets for the VR, looking mighty fine. And, you know, it's just, we like you guys not because you guys are better to play on, not because when I play Call of Duty on a PlayStation 4 I'm a fucking god, but if I play Call of Duty on an Xbox I'm a fucking scrub. That's not how it works. That's not how it has ever worked for any of us. The reason that we bought a PlayStation 1 when we were kids is because it was that or Nintendo, and Nintendo just didn't have those hardcore games that we were looking for. They were that family-oriented system. And now we have freaking all of your hardcore badass console exclusives that are keeping us coming back. I know that I got the PlayStation 2 because of our Crash Bandicoot games and because of, you know, just our amazing console exclusives. People bought the Xbox over the people bought the PlayStation 1 over the Xbox original because between their exclusives and the PlayStation ones, Halo 1 wasn't that good. Halo 1 was a good place to start their exclusives, just like back on the original PlayStation when we started doing Crash Bandicoot. It was a good place to start, but it wouldn't hold up in today's market. That's why the games change, that's why the games get better, that's why blah 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 blah, who fucking cares? Let's make PlayStation and Sony realize that we are not coming back to them because they're the better console. We're not coming back to them because their specs are better. We're not coming back to them because we're just so ingrained to buying a PlayStation that it's like in our DNA now. That's not how it is. We're not ingrained to buy the PlayStation. We choose to buy the PlayStation because we like the games that come out on the PlayStation. I have friends that are Xbox fans that are pathetic. One thing I hate about Xbox fans is they're not like us PlayStation people. I am going to pick up an Xbox controller and hang with the homies.
Where there's one, there's
You, as another PlayStation fan, you'll pick up an Xbox controller and you'll play the game. But almost every Xbox fan I know outright refuses to touch a PlayStation. I legitimately, I bought Black Ops 3 for my PS4 and the map packs for the zombies when it had first really come out, and my Xbox friend out and out refused to even consider playing on my PlayStation for no reason other than, and I will quote him, "I won't touch a PlayStation controller." So, you know, we're the open-minded ones. We're the ones that are going to be okay with them doing anything really.
I didn't mean to drop this for you.
We just need Xbox to help us, possibly. Xbox, you guys need to ride PlayStation's ass. Epic Games, you need to ride PlayStation's ass. And we, as the players, need to ride PlayStation's ass. This is on us to make sure that this works out properly for us.
I don't see anybody else. I got grenades on him. Just a noob.
I got a blue and 16 here for someone along.
Fortnite community,
He's running.
PlayStation community, Xbox community, Nintendo community, all of us. Let's band together. PC community, let's band together. Let's get PlayStation into this, and let's make it to where
That person.
all three of us, all four of us, all whatever, I don't even want to fucking count how many consoles I just named. I want to make it to where all of us have no worries, to where we can just play. We can hang out with our friends. We can go and jump into a full squad game and have someone on Xbox, someone on Nintendo, someone on PC, and someone on PlayStation. Fuck iOS. I mean, if you guys want to help us get cross-platform, cool, but your console sucks. Console, air quotes. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave my about 12 minutes of rambling here. I'm gonna go ahead and let it be there. Please leave your comments in the comment section below, either why you think PlayStation should have cross-platform, why you think they shouldn't have cross-platform.
Anybody have bandages?
And before I go, I do want to quickly cite Salt Mage on he plays PlayStation apparently. He posted a video, it looks like about 19 hours ago, and this guy,
Does anybody need rockets, light ammo, medium ammo, heavy ammo, or shotgun ammo? I have everything.
I'm good on everything.
Pretty decent.
Well, I
he
have
thinks
400 medium
Sony's
ammo,
right.
so if you need some.
He thinks that they need to stick it out and
I have a
stay with their
18
not doing
extra shotgun
cross-platform.
rounds. I'm not using
That
light
guy is a fucking
and
idiot.
have 500
That guy
rounds,
needs
12
to fucking
rockets,
realize
and
that
100 heavy, which I'm not using.
Do you guys want to go back to the woods, like the bridge?
that guy needs to realize that we need this as a gaming community. We need PlayStation to realize that
What's in this vending
we are their paychecks. They have to accept what it is we want, whether they want more fucking money or not. They don't like the thought of us buying something on Xbox and getting to use it on PlayStation. They don't like the... But Xbox doesn't care about a motherfucker buying something on PlayStation or Nintendo and bringing that shit on over to fucking... over to Xbox. The prices for V-Bucks are the same on PC as they are on console, which basically means that since they sell their V-Bucks themselves, there's no third party. That's $9.99 for 1,000 V-Bucks. It's $9.99 for 1,000 V-Bucks on PlayStation, and they do not add tax, they do not add anything like that. PlayStation is not making any money off of the V-Bucks. The microtransactions go solely to the game devs and game creators. So I'm not accepting them using the money. They're not making money off of those microtransactions. They just don't want us to be able to hang out with our friends on Xbox and play other games as well, like fucking Rocket League. I would love to hop onto Rocket League and play Rocket League with some of my friends that out and out refuse to touch PlayStation controllers or PlayStation consoles whatsoever. But if the motherfuckers would just goddamn allow us to play with our friends, it'd be simple. It'd be over.
Oh. Did he kept calling you Dark?
Oh, I forgot about that. This random kept calling my friend Dak Dark. Dumbass can't fucking read.
Gamer tag, but
Anyways, I am Mr. Dark. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be a bad
Yeah, do
gamer
you want the
tag.
blue AR?
Anyways,
I got.
I've actually rambled on for an additional 3 minutes now. Thank you, YouTube, and why don't you go ahead and watch the last about 3 minutes of this video and leave comments below what you guys think on the subject. I think we can change PlayStation's mind if we work together. Alrighty. Thank you, PlayStation. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Xbox. Thank you, everybody.
There you go.
This is Atlas Always Wins, signing out.
Back and forth.
Ooh, it's just us versus another team.
Really?
Or possibly a solo and a duo.
Or that. Or all solos. What are the chances?
That'd be crazy.
Wow, just massive lag.
I put a trap on that sniper.
Seen that. I didn't know at first.
I got another pot here for either of you guys, and a blue M16.
Where are you at?
Up in this tower, southwest.
The team's gonna be closing in on us here.
Right here,
Shoot, took the whole tower.
up on the hill, southwest.
Got one. There's two more.
Thirsted.
Oh, I got another one. Peek me, please, 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 please. Trying to go for that red.
Are my grenades landing by?
Yeah.
He's up high.
One more down. There's only one guy left.
He's jumping off.
Nice.
Nice.
Pick up the close gun. Good shit, man.
GG, guys.
Alright. Okay.